Okay, I have like 8 minutes, but I'm walking home from work right now, and I just want to tell you guys a little story about when I was in youth group. So, when I was in youth group, when I used to go to youth group, they would have this dessert auction talent show thing every year, right? And every year I would do stand-up comedy, like dad jokes and stuff. My youth pastor, he loved it. I had this man on the floor in tears. Like, no, they were so bad. Like, I had one joke where it was like, hey, why was the restaurant on the moon so bad? And, because it had no atmosphere, And this man was in crutches. He was in tears. I was proud of myself, right? It made me feel good about myself. Like, okay, yeah, this is awesome. So, I do it every year, and the last year I do it, I was a senior in high school. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do it one more time. So everything's going good, right? So before I went up there, I was told there was a man in the crowd that was paralyzed from the waist down, and I had forgot that. So I forgot the exact joke I said, but I said something along the lines of, man, I just don't understand why people in wheelchairs get bullied. Why don't they stand up for themselves? Now, there was no laughter. I mean, there was laughter, but it was at me and not directed towards the joke. And, me thinking everyone's laughing at the joke, I'm out here celebrating. I'm like, yeah. Turns out, the guy in the wheelchair loved it. As I learned, he's like, it was a funny joke. But I get off stage, I'm thinking, oh, I killed it. I demolished that. Get off stage, my youth pastor comes up to me, and he's like, hey, Brady, hate to break it to you. There was a man in a wheelchair in the crowd when you made that joke. And my genuine reaction to that knowledge is, I just had my eyes open and my genuine reaction. Like, I was speechless. I was left in shock. I was appalled. Y'all couldn't have given me more fair warning. Nah, that was my fault, because I was warned before I went up there. And when I came up, and mind you, this isn't a comedy. No, this is a church talent show where high schoolers go up and, they do their talents, and people, auction for desserts, and all of it goes to the youth camp and stuff, the kids' youth camp. So, there's no place. It's no place for like unhinged jokes. It's a church, right? So yeah, I made that joke, and I felt really bad afterwards. That's all I'm gonna say. I guess moral of the story is, don't make jokes about paralyzed people when they're in the crowd now. But no, that's just a little story I wanted to tell, because it's probably my most embarrassing moment in church ever. So, yeah.